Under the canopy of an impossible sky, the Blood Angels come wreathed in fire. Red armor smeared with ash and gore, they descend upon a battlefield already claimed by madness. Across from them, the demons of chaos surge from the warp in shrieking tides. Claw, fang, and hatred made manifest. For every angel that falls, another answers with blade and bolt. But the warp does not bleed as men do. Every kill drags the sons of Sanguinius closer to oblivion. Today, rage will meet ruin. The angels of death meet the horrors of the warp. And as the nightmares of the immaterium spill forth, the battlefield will drown in its blood.
It's a demonic Neapolitan bonanza. We have all 4 colors of chaos here today under the banner of this demonic incursion. We have, leading up my force, a Lord of Change. Slight increase, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's still very good. I've given him the Ever Stave, so he's got longer range and better strength to make him extra spicy. We then have Big Boomba himself, a Great Unclean One with the Endless Gift, not quite as obnoxious as it once was, and that makes me slightly sad, but also it's probably better for James's mental health. We also have a Bloodthirster. They're not the best, they're not the worst, but he is here and he's thirsting for blood, and it's very apropos for this matchup because blood. He has Argath, the King of Blades, to make him extra spicy. Funny that, the running theme that you may see here. We then have a Torment Bringer riding around on her chariots with her 2 Hell Flayers. Look, they're incredibly difficult to maneuver, but they're incredibly fun if they make contact. We then have a bunch of battle line in here. We've got a unit of 10 Bloodletters, we've got a unit of 10 Plague Bearers, and then we've got some extra accoutrements. We've got a unit of 5 Flesh Hounds, just for some cheeky corn doggy things to do. A unit of 6 Flamers, and a unit of 6 Fiends. And now, ladies and gentlemen at home, we have the pièce de résistance of this list. We have 6 Nurglings. And you might be thinking, why 6? That's insane, Chef. Why don't you just run 2 units of 3? It's way better. But then I can't include my Crucible of Champion with my 6 Nurglings. He's a demonic herald, but he's actually a Nurgling. That makes a unit of 7 Nurglings. One of them is a character.
By the blood! Yes, it's nice to be back with the Blood Angels. It's been a hot minute since I've run one of my favourite armies, but it's nice to see them on the table. I haven't seen them all in some time. They're like, hello, James, you painted us and you've left us for the Dark Angels. But I'm here to persecute the enemies of the Imperium with my swords and power fists and chain swords. The warlord today is, of course, Commander Dante. I love him and he's a big golden boy. He will be joined by a unit of 6 Sanguinary Guard today. I like that combo. It's a big brick, and them being lots of them means their combat buffs kind of last for longer. It's just a shame if they get caught out in the wind, they normally get shot to death. But to ensure they don't get caught in the wind, I have 2 other units of sort of high pressure, high speed murder machines. I have Astrath and 10 Death Company with jump packs. They're just excellent at what they do. I also then, instead of running my custom Lamartis as Lamartis today, I'm running him here as a regular jump chaplain, and he will be leading 10 Vanguard veterans. So I have upgraded these assault intercessors to be a bit more killy, just to sort of see what they're capable of. I've given him the Prescient Flash enhancement, so he does get a scout move to make him a little bit more nimble. So hopefully that's a lot of speedy flying pressure to cut down these sinister demons. Then for some heavier pieces of punching, I have 2 Brutalis Dreadnoughts. They're a bit sad, but they're cool and have giant clawed hands. I have a unit of Terminators that will be deep striking in, led by Chaplain Balath himself, just to give them some extra punching power. And then, a new unit that I don't often run within this army, I do have a unit of 6 Blade Guard, and they will be led by a Crucible of Champions character. Big thanks to Chris, Mr. Hellbrecht's Hand, over on Instagram for gifting me this wonderful model. I think he painted him up a little while ago, but he's really cool and he's encased in silver ceramite, so I figure he might be a little bit special. So what I've done is I've made him a Librarius Adept, but also, because he's wielding a Crozius Arcanum, I imagine he's actually a chaplain that's realised he has some psychic gifts. So the unit of Blade Guard with him are kind of on the watch in case he goes a bit wibbly, and then they'll cut him down. So he will get sustained hits 1, and I have given him the Litany of Hate, so he obviously gets +1 to wound, for he is a chaplain, which might be a fun combo on something like Blade Guard. We'll just have to see. Then to round out the list, I do have a unit of Assault Intercessors to hold my backfield, and of course, my own personal demon, Chief Librarian Mephiston.
Welcome to your doom!
Well, possibly.
I mean, look, I've already doomed most of this planet. You're doing a pretty good job.
Look,
I do say so myself.
Your redecorating skills haven't improved as a demon, but hey, look, it's got its own sort of je ne sais quoi. So
there's a bit of charm to it.
It's charm, yeah. It's rustic. It's worn in.
So here we go, El Classic sort of matchup.
Like yeah, I've always liked this.
It's going to be very melee heavy.
Yes, indeed.
Which is going to be very, very fun. It's going to get very, very gory, very, very quickly.
Yes, indeed.
Now, I have a couple of units in Deep Strike. I've got my Bloodthirster. Now, for a bit of fun, because we're running Crucible, I took the Realm of Chaos book, because it has a demon name generator in there. And I finangled it a little bit, so if it didn't make narrative sense, I didn't do it. But some of them are quite incredible.
Very excited.
My Bloodthirster, Dreadmane the Red Quake, is in Deep Strike, along with a unit of 10 Bloodletters.
Okay.
I also have the Tormentbringer with her 2 Hellflayers, Quiverlust the Sinrender.
Blimey.
And then on the board we have Cacklespite Deathflux, the Lord of Change, and this is where it gets incredible. The Great Unclean One, Burble Belch Wobble Doom, and my Crucible of Champion, Slugbutt.
Slugbutt.
Slugbutt. Now he doesn't get a second name because he's just a nurgling, but I like to consider that the Great Unclean One calls him the Precociously Rotund.
The Precocious Slugbutt. Or he could be Slugbutt Wobble Doom.
Yes, it's his son. You leave him and you don't talk to him or his son ever again.
Wobble Doom the Third.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That is absolutely excellent. I love this. Yeah, we are running some Crucible Champions. I haven't named mine yet, but maybe he'll earn a name today.
Okay.
Which is very exciting. I do also have a unit of Terminators up in Deep Strike. However, we have rolled off.
Yes, I'm going first. Which I never like to do as demons, but it's fine. This is where we are. I've got Recover Assets and Engage on all fronts, so it's a reasonable turn 1 draw. It's not the best, not the worst. I think that's it. Technically, he's not allowed to infiltrate, but he's a nurgling, so of course he's got infiltrate because it's stupid otherwise. He technically also doesn't have a 5-up invuln going by the book. He obviously has. He's a demon. So that's why he's slightly further up. I've got no scout moves. You do have a scout move?
I do. I have actually subsequently done my scout move.
Done your scout move.
To the table, just these guys gone
slightly. So that is that. We'll get to moving, but first we have a word from our video sponsors.
Every great army needs a stronghold, and yours just got one. Introducing the Magcase 2.0 from Tabletop Stronghold. This is no mere carry case. This is a display shrine for your tiny plastic heroes. Inside you'll find steel trays, adjustable heights for every model from Grok to Knight, and magnets included for all of your bases. They're strong, they're safe, and they can literally hold a 250-pound wizard. The Magcase 2.0 keeps your army locked in place, whether you're crossing the country or tripping over your cat. And if you're thinking, but surely B, that kind of craftsmanship must cost a fortune. Well, think again, nerd. Right now, Tabletop Stronghold is offering discounts of up to 35% in their spring sale. So treat yourself. You deserve it. Tabletop Stronghold is even throwing in free shipping to the US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and most of the EU. But wait, there's more! When you're ready to unleash your minis on the battlefield, you can upgrade your game with some MDF terrain. This is modular, tournament-ready terrain, supporting all 8 current competitive layouts. And don't forget, glue is temporary. Magnets are forever.
We will begin with the flesh hounds just scootling their cornate butts over the line to recover assets. Bubble belch wobble doom! Moving forward to here to claim this objective for later turns.
Where we go.
The fiends slither around the corner, tentatively upon the edge of the objective, because Mephiston's there, and Dante's there, and the whole...
There's a few of us.
Yeah. It is time to unleash Slugbutt, the precociously rotund, son of Burble Belch, Wobble Doom, third of his name, leader of the Nurgling Hordes.
Look, he's leading like a whole army of them.
Final trio of movement here. Cackle Spite, Hate Man. I've forgotten the names of them now. Moving up to here. Death Flux, Cackle Spite, Death Flux. Moving up to here alongside his flamers in support for some anti-infantry fire. And then the Plague Bearers are just going to shuffle a wee bit because there's Vanguard over there and they scare me. And I can't shoot them because I can't see them, and I can't charge them because they're too far away. Thus endeth the turn.
Nice.
I've got no shooting that's in range or line of sight to anything, so that's that. Recovering assets with the hounds, with the flamers.
Very nice.
For 3 points there. 1 point for engage for 2 quarters. Yeah. Dunzo!
Yeah!
Praise be unto Chaos!
Treat yourself!
To the demonic name.
I keep wanting to call him Wobblebottom, but it's Wobble 2.
I mean, maybe maybe that was his previous...
I tell you what, he will have a wobbly bottom if the Death Company come too close to him. Turn 1 for the Blood Angels. And hilariously already, it might be go time. Normally I'd be a bit more coy and sort of move up carefully and then sort of stay stuff, but you do obviously have the ways and means of getting very nice deep strokes off with your Bloodthirsters and things, and your chariots. And they could be a problem for my Space Marines, so I think I'm going to have to sort of try and inflict some casualties and put some pressure on, so it's not just so easy to be like, surprise, and then murder my stuff. So I have to be cautious and try not to leave too many holes. Also, I've drawn Secure No Man's Land. And a tempting target.
The Wobble Doom comes for you.
I am tempted, so let's get to it, I suppose. So the battle commences, and the Brutalis Dreadnought heads into these ruins, mainly because he wants to do something before he inevitably perishes, and he eyes up the giant Wobble Doom. Astaroth and the Death Company head over here, assuming already they are witnessing visions of horrible cornate demons that are trying to get them all the time anyway, but now they know their time is nigh, so they're pressing up through these ruins to hopefully get a charge off and assist their giant Dreadnought brother. The Brutalis, stomp, 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 ends up over this way, leveraging the cover to hopefully not get wizarded off the board, but also hold the objective for Secure No Man's Land. The Vanguard Vets, led by the Jump Chaplain, then actually end up changing tact a bit. I was going to go after Plague Bearers, but now they're going to end up landing around here to potentially attempt a charge into the big Wobble Bum. But if not, they are also going to fan out a bit, so they can also potentially protect the sides and flanks of my Death Company to make it a little bit more difficult for any would-be deep striking. The Quickening! Mephiston with a 6 on the advance flies all the way over here. He has a choice of targets to charge into, but we'll see what he fancies. Unfortunately, no means of advancing and charging in this detachment, but with the 4 and the +1, Dante and friends come over here to secure this objective and hopefully protect them, at least for now, from giant, scary, greater demons. The Blade Guard, advancing but just with a 1, sort of fan out this way, trying to protect my vulnerable rear from any bloodthirsters that probably have the scent of Dante and some friends. Very light shooting phase. Go shoot my multi-melter at your Grand Clemon.
I understand.
Oath a moment, because, of course, it's my get out of jail free card, you see.
My goodness.
To wound you, this will be difficult, but it is twin linked.
Okay.
I told you it would be difficult.
No, it's the same roll.
They just swap way around. Okay, that's fine. I'll shoot some small arms fire at him anyway, but otherwise there's not much else shooting to do. It will be a more eventful charge phase, maybe, hopefully, maybe. Turn 1, and we begin with a pretty exciting charge phase. The Brutalis is going to charge the Great Unclean One. He's a 4, he gets 5, 6, 7. Ominous, potentially. He will be tank shocking and doing his various Brutalis things in a minute, but I also have some more long bomb charges. I have the Death Company into the same target. It's not likely to make it. No, it's not, on a 5. And then the Vanguard Veterans need a 9 here. They get a 6. So no charges there, but they are hopefully in a position where they shan't get bloodthirsted too easily, so that's okay, and they can't really get shot that easy. So we'll just leave the Brutalis to his fate. This isn't impossible.
It's not.
It's just highly unlikely.
It is.
Right. First things first, I'm spending a CP on Tank Shock.
I understand.
Into Ground Claymore.
Oh, Mephisto in charge as well.
Oh
He
yeah, Mephisto
couldn't
charges the
fail.
Fiends. Basically thinking if he can push as far up as possible, it sort of prevents the Sanguinius Guard being so exposed. Obviously there's ways and means of still coming on your board edge and blah, 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 blah. You'll get the picture here. Hup! Tank Shock! It's a humble 2.
Okay.
Humble 2.
And then your Brutalis charge as well, because I roll it all together.
Okay, so it's the flat 3 mortal wounds.
Okay,
So
sure.
a respectable 5.
5.
Not the possible 12.
Now, you'll be pleased to know, James, I only have a 5-up Fiona Pain. The Endless Gift is no longer a 4-up.
I'm pleased.
I do save 2 of them.
Okay,
so
3
I have
mortal wounds.
17 wounds remaining.
3, 6, 9. Okay, the dream is still alive.
Okay.
The dream is still alive.
Okay.
To hit you.
Yeah.
Oath of moment, thank the dark gods.
Okay.
Okay, he's hit you all the time.
Very good. The dream
This
is
the
alive.
tricky bit. This is definitely going to be the tricky bit. Because you're a humble toughness 13.
Just a minor toughness 13, yeah.
I am only a strength of 12.
Are you twin linked?
I am twin linked,
Okay.
but somehow that is less than the Invicta Warsuit Fist. Okay.
Okay, 3 so far.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's
4.
That the dream is dead, but look, hey.
Is he flat 3?
Yeah, flat 3.
Okay, sure. I do save 2 of them.
Okay, so it's 6 damage. Okay.
Alrighty. We shrug 2 of them, so we take another 4.
Okay.
Down to 13.
Chief Librarian Mephisto is going to strike at your fiends. Your minds will hit in combat.
Nope.
Oh.
I used to be, but not anymore.
I feel like it's still in my brain.
Yeah.
It's like
it's still in my brain.
It's a
because I
classic.
did tell you that, and I was wrong.
So it's okay. I've heard it before, and I'll hear it again. He's hit all the times because he's Mephisto. He is. We're looking for 3s here. He can re-roll the 1s because of angelic inheritors. Of course. No bother. That is 3 wounds at -3.
5 up invulnerable save.
Okay. Well, it's fine. He's done his job. Oh dear.
Snicker snack.
It's not going well.
I've got 5 of them able to attack Mephisto back.
You do indeed.
Dropped a dice. 25 snipping claws. There's
I was
no
hoping to
rerolls.
have maybe killed 1. Maybe.
It's not gone well though.
Because Mephisto's scaring you in your
It's
demonic soul.
Not gone well at all. That's a terrible roll.
An eye for an eye.
Fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. It will be forced to wound you, so you are tough and chunky.
Absolutely right.
So it's not gone awfully. We've got 2 devastating in there and 3 saves at -2.
3 7 -2?
Yeah.
Hiya!
Okay, so
Okay.
it's a total of 6 damage.
That's how many
If he dies, it's a contested objective, but if he lives, you've got secure.
Hiya!
He lives.
Yeah! Yeah, big time as well. Look at him
Yeah,
go! Chief Librarian.
Oh.
Wobbling is... I don't know why I keep thinking his name's Wobble
Burble
Butt.
Belch Wobble Doom!
I've assumed he's Wobble Butt. and
No.
It's in there in the cogs.
No, it's Slugbutt.
Slugbutt, Wobble Doom.
Slugbutt Wobble Doom the third.
Yeah.
The precociously retired. Right. My Bile Blade, my offhand. Right, I don't know lethal, so it's 5 to
Okay,
wound you.
this helps.
1 wound at -2.
Okay.
Damage
Hiya.
2. Doesn't
Respectable.
matter. All right.
This one could be a problem though.
The Bile Sword. No lethal.
Okay.
But I do hit you all the times because you've not degraded me. Only 4s to wound though, because I'm only strength 10.
Okay, look, that's reasonable.
It's only 2 wounds
That's
-2.
reasonable. Hiya!
Okay.
Okay, so I will live.
It's 2 damage.
Okay, respectable. Bang! Also, this one, he's just sort of trying to hold him back, just being pushed through
He's
the
not actually,
ruins.
he hasn't actually like swung his sword, he's just doing this.
And Josh is like trying to punch him. Just, oh no, Stuart, this is a terrible idea. Pretty much how I expected the turn to go. Obviously, if I'd got the charge off into the ground clean one, it's a very different story, but I wasn't expecting that. Certainly wasn't guaranteed, and I didn't want to waste any CP on rerolls because it was quite a high charge anyway. Hopefully have denied you too many easy bloodthirsting of my key units, especially around here. The key thing is, I've got Secure No Man's Land, because it means I've denied you the Shadow of Chaos for now.
I was not going to consolidate onto the objective because I actually have to go into the Sanguinary Guard, and giving them a free round of attacks is silly.
Like, I had to apply a bit of pressure where I could, so that's kind of what I've done. I am going to discard Tempting Target for CPs, because there's things I could do with it in later turns, but now, your reign of demons will begin.
Turn 2 for the demonic horde.
This is it.
It's a decent draw. Secure no man's land and extend battle lines. Yay! Basically already done most of that, provided he doesn't die. So, you know, it's kind of what he's meant to not do. No battle shock to do. Let's get to moving. Slugbutt. Moving forward. He's the bravest of the bravest boys.
Who'd have thought, ladies and gentlemen? Astrath versus Slugbutt.
The Lord of Change. Cacklespite, Death Flux. The Flamers then moving forward to just go into the gaps where available here to bring their fiery breath onto varying targets. If I rolled a 6, I'll be able to get onto that objective. I rolled a 1. I'll just go here instead.
You're in the shadow of my dice rolling.
I have arrived, as have you.
Yes!
So I spent a CP on Denizens of the Warp for the Bloodthirster because I wasn't able to get into the Shadow of Chaos. So I did have to spend the CP there, but the Shadow of Chaos emanates from him, giving it to the Bloodletters who are in the ruin down here. You have rapidly ingressed.
I have indeed.
I have kept my chariots in strategic reserve and also my doggies. I picked them up with their Hunters of the Warp from last turn, but they're strategic reserve so they can stay there nice and safe. Now, end of the movement phase, we've done the Gift of Nurgle. We're doing that upon the Dreadnought.
Yep, makes sense.
So he's -1 toughness.
Yep.
So it helped me wound him a little bit better. Now, we're going to start the shooting phase with a Bolt of Change from Cacklespite Death Flux.
I am going to pop my Armor of Contempt on my Sanguinary Guard because I assume that's where it's going. You are within 18, or I could do the Shadow of Great Wings thing. So please.
I am doing Draft of Terror, so I get +1 AP, so -1 AP, +1 AP. Hey! The dance of
like Age of Sigmar.
Yes, like Age of Sigmar. Now, I could go for D3, sustain D3, but I'm actually going for Ignore Cover because it will put you onto a 4-up
save rather than a 3-up
save.
Yeah.
Because each one's damage free. If I roll like 5 6s, I'm going to be really upset. Okay.
Look, it's
incidentally, I miss 3 times, which stings a lot.
That's a stinger.
It stings a lot, but
twos to win,
it is 2s to win because I am strength 12. It's not devastating or anything like that, so that is just
nice.
6 on your 4-up in ones, but each one is 3 damage. So let's see if the Ignore Cover makes a difference. It does make a difference. And one's on the floor.
One's on the floor. Oh,
okay.
you killed 3!
3 of them, very nice. We do have the Rod of Sorcery as well. Now this doesn't get the Ignore Cover, and it's only AP2, so this will be on your 2-up saves.
Makes sense.
It's still 2s to wound. Again, no Debbie, these are only 2 damage, so you need a double 1 here.
How many is that?
5.
5. Yep.
Oh,
okay. Well, everyone takes 2 damage. Well, 3 Sanguinary Guards is
that's
tasty.
very nice. My hazardous check, of course. No.
Okay.
Excellent. Good job, Cacklespite. Master of the Death Flux. The Flamers unleash warp fire into the Death Company, inflicting a mighty 4.5 kills, 9 damage so far. And with 1 wounded, we turn our attention to Slugbutt. He unleashes his disgusting sneezes, and with 3 wounds, he alas doesn't quite kill one. The burning roar of the Bloodthirster, dread maim, the red quake, just causes the Vanguard to quake in their boots. Doesn't actually do anything, but it, sounds nice. Meanwhile, the putrid vomit of Burble, Belch, Wobble, Doom does manage to do 2 damage to a Terminator who has decided that he wanted to get covered in goo. It is the charge phase, and we will begin with Dread Maim, the Red Quake, into the Vanguard veterans. An 11. Oh, fear him and his mighty quakingness. Oh, get out the way. Oh, God, he's stuck on a statue.
He is the earthquake.
Fear him. Right, now the Bloodletters are going in. They need a 5 because of their musician. I was very worried when the 1 turned up. A 7 becomes an 8. It is an omen. I will move them in shortly because they're in a horrible position. We're then going to charge the Lord of Change into the Brutalis to help out Burble Belch and also get slightly further away from the Terminators. A 5. That should do it. Let's move those in and then come back for 1 more. Oh no! We've got Slugbutt! He draws his tiny bale blade into Asterath. An 8! Absolutely! Yes!
Slugbutt. Right, here we go. Start the fight phase. I know it's your turn, but Mephiston does fight first.
Yes.
So he must fight first.
I understand. These are the rules.
These are the rules. I can reroll ones,
Yes.
that's my thing. Sixes are lethal. Yeah, they are lethal. I always forget that with Vitaris. Right, to wound you.
Freeze.
Reroll one. Okay, sure.
4
wounds.
4 wounds again?
4 wounds.
Oh no, it was 3 wounds last time. It is. Okay,
Okay.
two go through.
Come on now. The first one. Huh?
They're 4 wounds a pop. So
4 wounds of It's okay. Why is it D3? Please.
Dread Maim, the Red Quake,
Oh boy.
sweeping his great axe of corn. Well, my +1 to hit doesn't mean anything for those ones.
Oh no. I mean,
not how
no,
the
I'm not
rules
gonna lie.
work.
These Vanguard vets are in a spot of bother.
They could very well be.
Might be in a spot of bother.
They could very well be. It'll be 2s to wound you, because I'm strength lots.
Oh, the one behind.
Again, that's
They're
fine.
very nimble, you see?
Yeah, that's fine.
They've
This
been
is fine.
taught well.
That is 10 at -2 damage 2. And you
Okay.
do have a 4-up invulnerable save, I
do.
presume.
Yes. One hopes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, did you say?
10 says I.
Right, in theory. Statistically.
5. Oh, it's statistically average. Are you okay, James? Should we get a thermometer?
I don't know what to do.
Check your temperature.
I assume they'd all be dead now. I don't know what to do. I mean, thank
So
you.
they've still got
There's
bloodletters to go.
Yeah, well, 5 of them are turned into a fine mist.
The bloodletters unleash their pent-up fury, but the saves of the Vanguard were on form today, only 3 of their number being chopped down. Their unit has been fairly decimated, but they still stand. Meanwhile, Cacklespite Deathflux, a Lord of Change, inflicted 4 wounds upon the 9-wound Brutalis. He could have taken him down, but his armor held, and not a single scratch was inflicted upon his armoire.
The change was I made saves.
The Nurglings are riding high. They're drinking deep of the draught of terror and have managed to kill a Death Companyman.
Look, I didn't spend a CP on Armor of Contempt because I, in my own foolish words, said, I'm going to risk it. So you have
Got
killed
9 wounds through.
You have killed a Death Companyman. He might be fighting again in a minute, but
Yes,
we'll
we're not roll
we
for
shall
that.
see.
What we are going to roll for is Slugbutt, the precociously Rotun's tiny bale sword. Now, big props to Games Workshop for this. They knew that someone was going to make this character. Whether they knew it was going to be me or not, I don't know. But it's the sheer fact that they've created a stat line for a tiny bale sword.
It's very cool.
There's also a stat line for a tiny plague staff as well, because I think there's another one with like,
You can make like a
there's the little sorcerer one.
A little wizard. It's very cool.
So it's only 3 attacks. I hit you once.
Oh!
That's all I need.
He's damaged 2 here with this tiny bell sword, isn't he?
He's currently -3 because of the draft of terror, but he's only strength 2. So I do need a 6 to wound you.
Ah!
That's fine. It's fine.
Bong! Right, does that guy fight back? We'll figure out how many Nurglings he kills or doesn't kill. The Death Company Marine that fought on death hit and wounded twice against these Nurglings, but did no damage. The less said about that, the better. However, the Brutalis Dreadnought does manage to punch through 6 damage onto the Lord of Change. He is marked for death in my eyes, and I must kill him next turn.
Snicker snack go the barbed tails and the pincing claws, and with a mighty 8 devastating wounds, Mephiston is no more.
We have terrible news, ladies and gentlemen. The Death Company have done their attacks back, and the Death Company themselves absolutely demolished these Nurglings. They popped them like balloons with their power fists, and swept them aside with their eviscerated chainswords. And then the brave Slugbutt picks up his sword and faces down the mighty Asterath.
And he looks at him with a big toothy smile and says, I've got a secret for you. I'm not left-handed. And Asterath doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't even finish his sentence and just boots him. Despite the majority of their brothers being massacred at the hands of the Bloodletters, the Vanguard veterans do strike back and kill 4 of them with the chaplain in tow.
Look, so far, so, you know, it's ups and downs. Such are the whims of chaos.
Going okay.
We're gonna now kill your Brutalis.
No, thank you. Please, no.
what's his name? I've forgotten that. I'm still upset over the loss of Slugbutt. He needs to avenge his son. The rage. He's cleaving his way through. He wants to get to those pesky death company.
Bale Belch Wobble Doom.
But Burble Belch Wobble Doom. That's it.
Yeah.
2 lethals.
Oh.
He's furious.
No.
He's angry. I don't wound you that time, but 2 wounds minus 2 damage too.
Hi. Oh, blimey.
He's furious.
Oh no.
It's 4 damage total. So he's got 5 wounds remaining.
Oh no.
The Vile Sword. 1 lethal and a miss.
Oh no.
He's furious. Now I did reduce your toughness, so you're now toughness 9, right?
Yes.
So that is now freeze to wound you. He's furious.
The Fury.
5 at minus 2.
The Fury.
He's furious.
The Fury.
He's furious.
Oh, he's furious.
He's furious. Now I can't because you've got 5 wounds remaining.
Yes.
So I will kill you. He's furious. He's so furious!
Picks him up.
17 damage! My boy! My beautiful, feculently rotund boy!
Got him by the ankle and swinging him around.
Oh, does he explode?
Oh, yeah.
My boy!
Outrageous.
The sheer fury.
Just
furious!
Furious!
Yeah, the Death Company weren't in range, but I mean, everything took a lot of damage otherwise.
It was a good explosion!
That's the end of the turn.
Isn't it?
This is contested.
Yes.
Because it's 4 apiece. Because I did manage to kill enough. And
Mephisto
with my
got
2.
absolutely massacred.
Yes, and Mephisto is no more.
Yes.
The fact that there's that many of them still alive is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Slugbutt will be remembered forevermore, my precious boy. Weirdly though, that's not actually a bad thing because now I can overwatch them.
Yeah,
because they could have fallen back and charged because that's your inheritors.
Yeah.
So I got 2 points for secure no man's land for the middle, and I got 4 for extend battle lines because this is stickified as a result of my plague bearers from earlier. So I do get some points there.
Yeah,
I have knocked you off of a primary, and
You killed a lot of stuff!
my precious boy!
Slugbutt. Turn 2 for the Blood Angels. Bring it down and storm hostile.
Nice.
It's kind of what I want to be doing because it all seems fairly hostile and it's all big to be brought down. That said, I also got very lucky on getting 8 points on the primary, which isn't too bad at all at this juncture. I want to get these guys in the game. I do know you have your chariots to bring in, but I think I really need a big turn of taking out maybe 1, maybe 2 greater demons if I can get lucky, or crippling them and taking out some major assets, i.e. flamers and fiends. Otherwise, I might be in Pain Town. But we'll see how we go on. The Vanguard vets have decided to fall back despite the bane of cowards. They did pass their leadership, however 1 is cut down by the bloodletters on trying to escape. But the chaplain and the last remaining Vanguard vet do head towards the flamers to try and bait an overwatch and or charge into them because I can fall back and charge and finish them off. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see what happens. Face me, demon! The Brutales moves down this alleyway to face down the mighty Chosen of Corn, the Bloodthirster, Dreadquake.
Dreadmain the Redquake.
Dreadmain the Redquake, that's what I said, brother. He is also getting himself in a position where his small arms fire can shoot the flamers and the melters will be able to shoot into his thirsty, blood-based face. I got very lucky here. The Death Company are obviously moving towards the Bloodthirster, and of course, because the flamers being freed up, do overwatch them upon their travels. However, only 1 is cut down, so it does mean I lose an Eviscerator, but 3 Power Fists and 1 of the Eviscerators will be making it in to combat. Dante and the Sanguinary Guards head this way, back into the center of this church, to face down the many mighty demons before them, to aid their brothers in bringing down these hideous beasts. The Sanguine Blades move up this way. They will be on the objective should they fail a charge, but they're just moving with their Crucible of Champions in tow to hopefully get a charge off against the fiends from Fiendland. The Terminators then move this way into these ruins so they can charge out of them towards the Lord of Change, not the Greater Changed One. Start the shooting phase. The Brutalis is up to the plate. He has shot his Icarus anti-fly gun on his head. And your flamers, I did manage to plink off 1 wound.
You did.
Which is nice. It might help me kill 1 in a minute, but that's by the by. The Multi-Melter is going to go into the face of the Bloodthirster. He is not the open moment target. The Lord of Change is, because, look, I'm just going to try my best. The Multi-Melter! Well, good chat, man. Let me do
Moving on.
Shooting. Bang, bang, bang! Whee! Stormbolters rage from the Terminators across the battlefield into the Flamers, as well as the Angelus bolt guns from the Sanguinary Guard. And I do manage to kill 4 and a bit of their number, which might help the Vanguard vets finish them off. I did also do a single devastating wound with the Assault Cannon into the Lord of Change. And now it is time for the mighty Perdition Pistol! The time you've all been waiting for. Perdition Pistol time.
Go for it.
Dante, square in between the eyes of the Lord of Change. Oh, it's a good start.
How exciting. It's never been done!
I didn't think it was actually possible. How many extra shots does he get? Well,
I mean, look, it's still
it's twice as good!
That's twice as good as 0, making it infinitely better than you've ever done!
This is insane. I'm sweating. I don't know what happens
it's
now.
5s to wound. 4 of invulnerable saves. Okay, 1 goes through. What's the damage? He's never done anything. He's never got this far.
Well, it's D6 plus 2 because Melter.
Oh, so you could kill him if you roll a 6. I've got 8 wounds remaining.
Oh!
He's got 3 wounds remaining. It's never been done!
It's never been done! It is now the charge phase, and the Terminators are going to try and charge into the Lord of Change. A 4 will just miss it, so I will have to do a CP reroll. Into a 10. That will definitely get them into the Lord of Change. That's quite handy. Okay, it's a little bit of a scary moment straight away, but we'll see how we go. Dante and the Sanguinary Guard can't fail, but they are making sure they go into the Lord of Change. They will go here because they do get their +1, which is very nice. And then over on the flank, we also have the Blade Guard and their new Psychic Chaplain that are going to try and charge the Fiends. Oh! It's a 5, which will get them in handy. It might not get all of them in, but it should get enough of them in to hopefully do some damage. The Vanguard Vets did charge into the Lone Flamer to try and finish him off. And then the Death Company, of course, charge into the back of the Bloodthirster to try and bring him down. They can't fail. And then the last charge would be the Brutalis into the Bloodthirster. He does make it in on an 8. An Omen, however. Ooh. And I will be spending a CP to tank shot because I want to try and hurt him as much as possible. Start of the fight phase. I'm starting with the Brutalis because I'm doing all the various accoutrements of doing like tank shock and Brutalis charge.
I can't interrupt, so it doesn't matter where you
go. Exactly. So the tank shock itself, high up. Ooh, okay. Ouch. Okay, so that'll be 4 mortal wounds there.
4, I'm down to 14.
Okay, look, the dream.
Nothing I can do about it.
Brutalis charge. A 1. Marvellous, some things will never change.
That I can do something about.
That I don't mind. Right, we'll quickly do his attacks while we're here. High up. No rerolls for him.
No rerolls here.
No, he's just firing from the hip.
Yep.
Big old.
It will be freeze to wound me. Okay.
It is twin linked on the strike with the Brutalis, but
okay.
So it's 3 wounds there.
4 invulnerable saves.
Ooh, nice.
3 damage. He's got 11 wounds remaining.
Okay.
But that's still not a lot when there's Death Company to go.
The Death Company now. What remains of them? I feel like sending Death Company that are already on the cusp of insanity into a Bloodthirster isn't the best idea.
It might be asking for trouble.
I think Astrath feels a little bit bold. They do obviously reroll their hits, and we'll see how we get on. Into the Bloodthirster. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so far so good. They obviously can reroll. You're not minus 1 to hit or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, that is good. This is all with the power.
Don't do that again, please. Don't do that again.
I've not done it again, but I can reroll the 1s because of Angelic Inheritors, which is why I do like it. It's 2 wounds. Oh, it's 1 Devi and 1 wound.
1 Devi, so I'm down to 9. And then a 4 up invulnerable save. No, I'm down to 7.
Okay, right.
I could pass some invuns, that would be swell.
The Eviscerator, okay, hits with times, but no sustained.
Good.
To wound you.
Nothing.
No wounds.
Okay, good.
Uh-oh.
This bodes well. I've got 7 wounds remaining. The dream is alive.
Come on, Astrath. Oh, Astrath. Come on, mate.
On the floor, reroll the 1. But he needs 5s as well.
He did well, yeah, he's only strength 7. Astrath, come on now.
1 devastating. How many, what's his damage?
2.
Okay. I've got 5 wounds remaining, so I will live. I have 3 wounds remaining.
No!
Oh, that was close.
Sanguinary Guard. We'll start with Lord Commander Dante.
Of course.
He managed to do some bits with Perdition. Can he do some bits with the Axe Mortalis?
Oh, lethal.
Dante, my sweet golden cherub.
Oh, it was winking.
He's just playing.
It's just 3 lethals. That's fine.
He has the wound you twice more.
Okay, so what's that?
5
5?
wounds. 5 wounds.
5 4 up in my
Lord
Lord
Commander of the...
Easy peasy. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Do I explode?
Oh no!
Deadly demise from Cackle Spite Death Flux! Damn it!
Oh,
I've never had a greater demon explode, and it's really sad.
What? This is Bumba just goes. It's time for the Crucible Champions unit. Now, this is a Librarius Adept, who does get sustained hits. I've also paid for the Litany of Hate. It means he only has a Crozius and a regular pistol. But +1 to wounds, sustained hits.
I think we need to go back a few editions. It's not a Litany of Hate. He's using Biomancy. It is Iron Arm.
Yes!
He's cast Iron Arm on his unit. That's why they've got +1 to wound, because they've just gone. Bang!
Basically like Hammerhand. He's becoming a Grey Knight.
Yeah.
He's on loan for the Grey Knight.
He's on loan. That's some first edition lore. Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Good thing you can't re-roll all those ones as well, right?
Shame if it was a character unit, eh? I think there's something in Inheritors. I've always liked Inheritors.
I think it's great.
Oh, that's another sustain.
Yep.
Sorry, Chef.
That's all right.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologise for greatness.
It's all happening. I don't know why I took these out. This actually confused me greatly.
Well,
But look,
it's okay.
Guys, I'm doing this in the weirdest way humanly possible.
It's
but
fine.
guys, trust me, it's all going to come out in the wash.
But I'm watching it off camera.
And it's all going to be fine.
Don't worry.
This isn't a weird magic trick. Honestly, this was all done
That's a
sensibly.
D12. That's a magic trick for you.
I can't roll that one, Chef. Right, sorry, you win there. Right.
I don't know why I've only got 5 dice. I think that was being a bit optimistic.
What's your toughness here?
5?
Okay.
So it is freeze to wound because of your Iron Arm.
That's a cocked die.
I mean, that's what tends to happen when you need to roll that many dice.
Sorry, I have to re-roll these ones. Look, the addition of less re-rolls, eh? Look, I can't complain. I need it because I'm statistically crippled. Right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Sorry if I knocked a couple over there, but those 2 were the correct dice. 18, you say? Yes.
18.
18, I say.
All right. 5 up invulnerable saves. These are 2 damage a pop, I'm presuming.
Yes.
Here we go.
It's reasonable.
Okay, so one is 5. So one's dead, 2's dead, 3's dead, 4's dead, 5's dead. The unit is wiped exactly.
Thank you, Helbrecht's Hand, for the wonderful model you lent me. I've always hated fiends, and I got to expunge them. Yes.
Damn you, Helbrecht's Hand.
The Vanguard veterans that went into the Flamer do manage to finish him off. Yeah. It was very nice. However, the Terminators then were very brave and piled in to the Great Unclean One and did a whopping amount of damage, leaving him with 5 wounds remaining. He, however, turns to face down the Terminators and crushes 3 of them.
My boy! The final bit of fighting. Savage battle round this
It's been
one.
absolutely
Everything's
brutal.
dead,
Where's
including
Tony?
my precious boy. Right. I'm now going to sweep you with the great axe of Dreadmane the Red Quake into your death company. I will show you the meaning of blood and death and oh, that's a lot of ones, you fool.
They are currently hacking away at his knees.
That's true. I missed you 5 times. I am degraded, but I do get +1 to hit for myself.
Oh, very nice.
So I've got 11 hits. So, I mean, oh no, I got 11 hits. My steak is too buttery, my lobster too juicy, or whatever way round it is. I don't know. I wound you 11 times at -2.
Oh no.
My lobster is too buttery, my steak is too juicy. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. And these are 2 damage a pop, I'm afraid, for the purposes of it. Does Astraf have a Feel No Pain?
No, but he does have an invulnerable save.
So we'll do this a little bit separately. We'll be right back!
I rolled horrifically well on my
You
saves.
did.
Absolutely outrageous, truth be told. The Death Company are slain, but Astraf is completely unscathed so far.
That's fine. It's fine, because now it is time for the relentless carnage. No. Upon Astraf's face! He takes 5 wounds.
Oh, he's dead!
5 mortal wounds, he's dead! Yeah!
My boy!
My boy! He's my favourite!
My boy! Well, that was an insane turn.
Yep, a lot happened.
So much is dead. on all the sides.
Yep.
But I did bring it down. However, I don't get storm hostile.
No, because I'm OC5 with Big Boomba.
There was reasoning behind this. Basically, I was thinking if I did pile in with everything, you would have absolutely made a beeline for the Sanguinary Guard.
I would have just gone for the Sanguinary Guard.
And then I would likely have no Sanguinary Guard left. And their speed and maneuverability is something that's really going to pay dividends later on in the game, hopefully, maybe. I got very lucky to take out all the fiends over there, which was very nice. Arguably a little unlucky to not finish off the Bloodthirster.
He should. He's a lucky chap.
But that's quite exciting. And also tying him up now with the Brutalis, imagine he's holding onto his ankle, means it should give me enough breathing room to hopefully deal with some other stuff to keep me in it and score points. It's now back over to you, my good sir.
Furious. So furious, he failed his battle shock check.
He's completely lost to all commands from the Dark Gods.
Burble Belch, Wobble Doom is going to just try and kill everything here. So that's pretty significant because it means I don't get the primary in the middle and I don't heal.
Which is pretty big.
Which is a big deal. The Bloodthirster did pass, but he only healed a wound. I drew Defend, which is good because this is still stickified from the Plague Bearers because you didn't actually end the move within range of it.
No, yes, I did.
Went that way.
Yeah, because I had to get into the greater demons, really.
I also have Cleanse, which is terrible because I have so few assets and I can't actually deep strike onto any of the points. So that's going to just be CP at the end. Is it going to be a really quick movement phase because there's not actually anything to move?
Back to the murders!
Yay! The movement phase has occurred. We've moved into position and brought in reinforcements where appropriate. And then in the shooting phase, we've unleashed Hellfire into the Brutalis from the Bloodthirster and have done nothing. Down in the middle, Wobble Doom himself unleashed his Putrid Vomit into the Sanguinary Guard. They did Armor of Contempt, but it didn't help. Having said that, I only did one wound, but it did leave them ripe for one of the Lashes of Torment from the Hellflayers to kill the remaining Sanguinary Guard, and then the Lashes of Torment from the Torment Bringer herself. Quiver Lust, the Sin Render. For her sins, she did nothing to the Blade Guard, so we're just going to have to try and charge them. The charge phase, we will begin with the Bloodletters into the Sanguinary Guard. Can't really fail with a 12, thanks to the +1, so we'll move them in like so. We'll move the rest in shortly. But the key thing over here will be the Charioteers. Now, they need to go into the Blade Guard and murderize them. Murderize them real nice, okay?
Thank
so
you.
what we're going to need to do for them is roll nice and high. Nice and high, everyone. Nice and high. It's a 7. I think that is enough because I need to go forward and slightly, but let me double check and we'll be right back. It is the start of the fight phase.
It is.
And your death mask of Sanguinius.
This is one of those weird things when, like, I don't think anyone thought about this at the time, but because you have to take a battle shock test.
And I have done.
Within 6, you obviously as a demon can heal.
Yes, which is what I've done because I passed both with the Big Boomba and with the Bloodletters because I controlled, I've got the Shadow of Chaos within, at the start of the charge phase. As it is, they only brought one Bloodletter back and healed one wound on
I got away with it, but it's a very weird interaction.
Yeah.
So and also poor demons are sort of, they're GW pretending they don't exist at the moment, so I think they're just sort of like, we'll leave it.
I did make the charge over here, which is pretty significant.
Very nice.
Now, are you going to Armor of Contempt again?
I am going to Armor of Contempt again. There was an argument that could have kept my CPs for interrupting, but it was worth to try and keep them alive because now if I Armor of Contempt again, I'm -1 to hit, -1 to wound, and -1 AP.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
so
lot.
I'm hoping I can keep the Sanguinary Guard alive because they're going to help me do other things because there's still 2 big demons around.
With one extra guy back, I think that will tip the scales.
It might well do, maybe.
It'll be freeze to hit you now because I'm not within range of the Bloodthirster. Force to hit you because of your death mask.
Yes!
Okay, it's gone quite well though.
That has gone well. That's a good
it's
start.
gone quite well, but
start.
it made a big difference to -1 there. Okay, and it's forced to wound you because of your -1 to wound.
Because of my spooky...
Oh no!
Wowzers, okay.
Okay, so that's free up -1. Ah!
Hi up!
Oh, I don't quite get one either. Oh no!
That's tough, man.
Ooh, that's okay. That's okay. You gave me a Bloodletter back, so it's all right.
Yeah, for now.
Made it in, and this is, I forget how stupid this unit is, but it's so funny how stupid this unit is. Right.
The phrase is often, I've run out of dice. And I'm always like,
yeah. So, I have 12 attacks with my lashes, 6 of which are at weapon skill 2.
Yep.
6 of them are at weapon skill 3.
Yep.
They're strength 5, but they're actually anti-infantry 3. They're AP 1, damage 3, because I've charged. Sure. I then have 12 attacks with my Seeker Tongues, which are weapon skill 4, admittedly, but strength 5, AP 0, damage 2. And then I have 24 attacks with my weapon skill 3 claws at strength 5, -1, damage 2, devastating. Oh, and everything has sustained. Following along, everyone, if you didn't have an invuln, I'd probably pop Draft of Terror to make them all extra AP.
I'm going to do Shields of the Chapter here.
Fine.
Oh,
we'll start with
G-dubs.
weapon skill 2 on the lashes, weapon skill 3. Okay. So
Okay.
miss, and miss. Lovely.
Okay.
Very good. These are anti-infantry 3.
Marvelous. Oh, okay.
Dun, dun. Oh, I forgot about sustained. Doesn't matter, that'll teach me. That is 6 and -1, damage 2.
Hop! Okay, so far so good.
Very good so far.
You
but I
killed
do
2.
kill one. I kill 1. I kill 1.
are these damage 3?
These are damage 2.
Oh, okay, you kill 1.
No, these are damage 3. Forgive me, I
that's
killed
2
2.
then.
Okay, cool. I'm forgetting now, everyone. Yeesh.
Oh,
right.
dear.
I now have 12 attacks with my tongue.
Yes, indeed.
So these are AP 0. But they do have lethal and sustained. Not that it mattered there. In fact, it mattered so little, I only hit you 3 times.
Oh, that's
But I do wound you 3 times.
okay.
So do you want to do them on 3-ups? No rerolls or 4-ups reroll? I think 3-ups is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another
Doesn't
one
matter anyway.
loses an eye.
Damage 2. And
Okay.
now these are devastating.
Oosh.
And sustain. Oh, that's not a good roll.
Okay, okay.
not
My
a
luck's
good
beginning
roll.
to turn.
That's a terrible roll, all things considered. It's only 3 sustained in there. Fine. It's fine.
I'm worried you've saved your 6s for the next roll.
Maybe. Ha! Oh.
Oh, no, Chef, no! Oh, dear. One's devastating, so one's dead.
Well,
These damage 1 or damage 2?
these are damage 2 at
So
least.
that guy is dead.
But that is only after all that. 8, and there was me hyping them up. That's what I get. So 8 at -1, damage 2.
Hop!
Okay.
I mean,
So I've killed 1 and a bit. So I've killed 3.
you've killed 4 total.
Oh yes,
You killed 2
4
at the start,
Okay.
you killed another. You
All right,
killed
that's
4
fine.
Blade Guard.
That's fine.
It's all right.
That's all right.
It's all
It's all right.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
It's not going well so far. Won't lie.
Ideal, but it's all okay.
Fine.
The Brutalis now. This is high stakes combat action here. So the Brutalis will get strike first against the Bloodthirst.
Yep.
Have options to go here instead of in the Terminators into ground. Come on, because you've got Feeling Pains and all the rest of it. Come on, Brutalis. Come on now.
Oh, Brutalis. He's getting tired.
He's getting very tired. He hit
All
you
right.
3 times.
Okay. Okay. It's freeze to wound though.
These are twin links.
With twin link. Okay.
He can do this all day. Come on now, Brutalis.
4 up invulnerable saves. He's alive with a wound. He's alive with a wound.
Ah! Okay, this is fine, I suppose. It's fine.
Burble Belch Wobble Doom is getting a wee bit tired. With the gift of Nurgle bestowed on the Vanguard vets to make them toughness free, his Bile Blade did kill the remaining Vanguard, but leaving the Chaplain fully healthy, whilst his Bile Sword swings out behind him and decapitates one of the Terminators. But there is still one and a Chaplain left alive.
A valiant riposte by the Blood Angels, of course. Sanguinary Guard led by Dante. Dante cutting down the majority of the unit, and his 2 Sanguinary Bodyguard having an easy time dispatching the final 2 of them. This guy's even fallen over and taken him out with a bit of a pirouette.
Ah, how delicious.
Following that mighty display of martial prowess, then the Exaltation of Rage comes off from the Jump Chaplain, and I do manage to do a mortal wound to the giant Great Unclean One, but no further damage from that Chaplain. And then manage to do a little bit more damage from the Power Fist from the Terminator, and then the Chaplain tries his best, but the Great Unclean One is still alive, with 3 wounds remaining. With their numbers significantly diminished, the Sanguine Blades try their best to lop off the heads of these she-demons, but unfortunately only bring down one of the chariots to a single wound.
Dread me, the Red Quake.
Here we go!
To round out the fighting phase. We've done it slightly out of order, guys, but it's always fun to end on something big.
Isn't it?
Right, here we go. The Great Axe of Khorne. He does miss you once, but thankfully, despite my degradation...
That's a lot of hits.
Despite my degradation... now, strength 18, so it's freeze to wound you. Okay. All right, that's 4 saves at -4.
Hiya!
My goodness.
Oh, it's a good effort.
He's fully healthy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2d6 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
It's 11 damage.
So that will get him on the button, I understand.
Okay.
He has 11 wounds.
Okay, then he is dead. Does he?
But I'm going to roll this dice.
Okay. Does he explode?
No! No!
Okay, but does I explode? Does Dread maim the red quake? Oh.
Just as the axe goes through, and this little shredded little corpse inside the sarcophagus, like, oh, your death does duty end.
Right.
Absolute insanity.
That was my turn. Sure. Okay. All right. Fine. I don't know where we are anymore.
I feel like it's like battle round 7.
No, it's not even halfway through battle round 3.
I'm at D10.
Okay. Right. The cleanse can get in the sea. I don't have time to cleanse.
Nobody has time to
Nobody has time to
clean.
clean. Defend. I'm halfway to.
Yeah. No.
Sure. I might get that if you send the Sanguinius guard over there to turn it off. Then they're out of the game for now. So that's fine.
Sure.
I don't care. You do what you need to do.
Right.
Over to
madness.
you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. Boy howdy.
I'm very tired.
Boy howdy. I think to be fair, we should give ourselves one of these. Despite it being early in the game, we've been through a lot. A lot's happened.
Lots happened.
Like Slugbutt, that feels like 2 days ago.
And yet it's still too soon.
It's still too soon.
And yet it's still too soon.
So cards-wise, it's a good draw. I've got 12 on the primary, weirdly.
Yes, because remember I am battle shocked.
Yep.
Even though I passed the battle shock from Dante, that doesn't remove being battle shocked already.
And then cards-wise, I've got assassination areas now.
Yeah, which is good.
Which is basically deal with Bumba. Which
yes.
feels very thematic at this stage.
Indeed.
I can't sit my Loras too much and just be like, oh, it's easy peasy, because he's a very difficult target. So I need to save my CP to try and guarantee Dante and the Sanguinius Guard can finish him off.
Yes.
Because it's worth a lot of points. And if he's still alive, it's a big problem for me.
Yes. No.
The chariots themselves are a big problem, but I might be able to do some, because I can fall back and shoot. The Blade Guard will probably disengage, shoot some guns at them to try and thin them out a bit, but then all focus has to be on him, who will be the Oath of Moment target. Very brisk turn. I moved. Around a bit. Yeah. Shot Perdition, managed to nail one of the chariots, which is very cool, because I fell back also with the stuff because I got the full back shooting charge. So everyone sort of stepped back, fired some guns, re-entered combat, which is very tasty. So I've hurt the chariots a little bit with Dante with the Perdition, and straight back in and charge the Grand Clean one. I am spending a CP on Focus Fury to give me little hits and lance.
You've healed me 2 wounds.
So frustrating.
Oh!
Ooh, and he's like, that feels nice.
Thank you for your fear.
I'm going to start with Dante.
He got really confused because he looks in and he should feel despair, but he's just like, despair.
Yeah. Nice.
Right. Dante.
start
So
with
he's got
Dante.
Lance. He's already got lethal.
He's already got
gets
lethals.
Lance.
The actual lethals are for the Sanguinius Guard, because
Okay.
it might come up. But he's strength 8 based, so it's falls. But it's like, look, it's all happening.
It's all a thing.
Oath of Moment. I'm not going to fish. It's 1 lethal.
Okay.
Okay, right. Come on, Dante.
So he's forced to wound now.
Yep. I can reroll the 1s because of angelic. Dante.
Okay.
That's 4. It's 4 wounds from Dante.
4 wounds from Dante. I save 3 of them.
Oh, goodness
Feel no
me.
pains. I shrug. One of them.
Got 4 wounds left?
4 wounds remaining.
Should have just thrown a grenade. Right. Here's the Sanguinius Guard. Okay, that's very good.
Okay.
Good work so far.
3
These guys will
lethals.
be rolling on 5s.
Yep, for the lance.
Can we roll the 1s?
Okay.
So
5.
5.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay. So it's 6 feel no
6
pains.
damage.
All right, he's got 4 remaining. Oh, he's dead on the button. On the button. Right.
Oh no!
Burble Belch, Wobble Doom, the second, Baron of the Duchy of Stinktown, father to Slugbutt, my beautiful fecund boy, revenge!
I think after all that,
I did spend 2 CP to interrupt, and it was pretty worthwhile. I managed to kill 2 of the Blade Guard, despite the lack of improved damage and strength, and I managed to take this guy down to a single wound remaining, I believe. But in return, they butchered the Hellflayers and took 2 wounds off of the Torment Bringer herself. But with OC 3 to OC 2, I now have this objective.
A very good turn in the end. Got incredibly lucky to also kill one of the Hellflayers. Well, both of the Hellflayers, really, with the pistol as well, which was very good. And Dante did me a big solid with the Sanguinary Guard in dealing with the Ground Klingon, which nets me both Assassination and Error Dinar for a lovely 10 victory points. Which is a big deal. Especially with the 12 at the start, which really sort of catapults me from behind to in the lead. Yes. However, I did sort of gamble in not falling back with the Chaplain to steal your home objective, because I figured it was better to make sure I killed the Ground Klingon. It was worth way more points. It was worth way more points. In the end, that does mean you will get the 3 in the primary because you do kill enough Blade Guard to steal that objective back. But it is now back over to you. Okay. Turn 4. My poor dogs have been waiting for things like sabotage, establish locus, behind enemy lines. So I drew no prisoners, bring it down. Couldn't do bring it down because I've already killed them, and assassination. So I can do stuff, but you got a lot of work to do, lady. That's fine. You're talking to me?
No. Right, super quick turn. I've moved. I brought the hounds in ready for future turns in case I get like a sabotage or something like that, and I just want to keep them away from Sanguinary Guard and Chaplains, just that would stop that. I did stickify that objective that the Plague Bearers are on. The Torment Bringer, she killed the Blade Guard with the whips, and then because it was my turn and you went first, you did 8 damage to me before I got to swing. I then killed you with great vengeance and furious anger. Sorry, Chris. So that's good, which has netted me 5 for assassination, 4 for no prisoners, a couple more points on the terraform for this and this one, and I've not knocked you off of any primary other than the 2 that you're already on, so...
Look, a very good turn, all things considered.
Given what I could do, yes. Oh, we both spent CP on there for the dance of +1 AP, -1 AP.
Hey!
So, over to you.
Turn 4 for the Blood Angels. An interesting draw. No prisoners and sabotage.
Nice.
Passed with the Chaplain and Friend over there, so they'll be able to go to the sabotage. That's excellent. The Chaplain in the centre is fine. However, Dante and Sanguinary Guard did fail their battle. They were at a 6, obviously, because you got your -1. So that does mean they fail. So they did take mortal wounds and lost one of the Sanguinary Guardsmen, which was a bit of a shame. But I have a plan for them. They are going to go over and deal with this chariot most likely. So over the moment is going over there. Right, I'm going to do a very brief movement and I'll be right back. Very quick turn. I basically moved over here towards the objective with Dante and Friend. Did shoot Perdition at the chariot. Fortunately, didn't quite kill it. So I did then have to obviously fight, which was a bit precarious because you obviously fight on death.
Yes.
However, I did manage to successfully kill the chariot. Rolled very well on my invulnerable saves again, and the -1 to hit and to wound because of the Sanguinary Guard was very, very useful. So I did manage to hold them off there and thus pinch the objective and survive the kickback. Yes. Which is very nice. Get me 2 points for no prisoners. The Terminators went over into the building into your deployment zone and did sabotage. Other than that, everyone stood still. Yeah.
Oh, you've terraformed in the middle?
I have terraformed in the middle because the Chaplain's happening.
That'll put you on 50.
Yep.
And I'll get my 2 terraform points over there.
Yep.
So I'm on 54.
Yes. Yes.
Now. I spent my CP to pick up my Plague Bearers.
Yep.
I've left the doggies where they are. So, what cards do we draw? We're going into my turn 5. Cull the Horde, can't do it. Storm Hostile Objective.
Okay. Interesting.
Behind enemy lines. Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
So,
that's a good one.
I'm going to spend my 1 CP to get rid of Storm Hostile.
Yeah, it's quite antithetical to behind. Marked for death.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Who would you like to mark for death?
It's tough. I ended up choosing to mark for death.
The next one was Establish Locus, so that would have been ideal for the doggies.
Nice.
But never mind. It doesn't matter.
Do that to yourself.
Not what I drew. So, the plan is as follows. I've got an 8 points on the primary because of sticky objectives.
Yep, very nice.
Great. The dogs are just going to be... There you go. Behind enemy lines. 3 points. Easy peasy. Right. You're going to insane bravery over there.
Yep.
And you're going to terraform next turn. That's going to turn off my terraform.
Yep.
You're going to get terraform there. You can't stop the terraform there and the terraform there this turn. Fine. But you are realistically, you could pick him up, turn over there.
Yep.
The way that it's all going to work out is that I can end on 67, 68 points. basically, if I don't kill them with sabotage, to stop the sabotage and get me points on the mark for death, you will win regardless of what happens. If that all works and I manage to kill them to stop the sabotage, etc., etc., basically, you will then need to score 5 victory points to win on your secondaries. So,
we're out of dying.
This is my Shadow of Chaos. I'm 6 inches away.
Here we go.
That's it. It's a 5-inch charge because of my do. I have no CP.
Oh!
All right.
Here we go.
I have
phase 1.
18 attacks.
I'm on contempt.
And
I've still got CP farms for bonus guys.
And you will obviously get a CP next turn to auto pass Dante.
Yep. But I think the armor is worth it here because I've got 2 up save against the play bearers because that's ultimately the immediacy.
If you don't, if the sabotage goes off, it doesn't matter what I do, you win.
Exactly.
So that's the key thing here to take away everyone. Okay, it's a good start. It is a good start.
Aye.
But my goodness, I need to do some more work there.
Rusty spoons.
Right, fear my rusty spoons.
I do fear a rusty spoon. Horrible on your teeth.
Okay, now, I don't want to alarm everyone. How many wounds?
That's good.
How many wounds does a Terminator have?
3.
How many wounds does a Terminator chaplain have?
5.
Congratulations,
Oh
sir.
no!
I did 6 wounds, so it's impossible. 6 wounds.
Oh no, dude!
Because
Posterity.
You could roll it. There you go. So even with it, the weird thing is, right? Because you are in the armor, you are in the Shadow of Chaos.
The sabotage is scored.
The way that it will all work out now. I've stopped you from going onto my home objective.
Yep, which is nice.
Fine.
But then you say I would then spend the CP now knowing they're safe on Hunter bonus guys.
Goes over here to turn off my terraform to stop, just to mitigate some points in your turn 5.
And I still, in theory, where I am, will get the 12 on the primary.
Because 1, 2, auto pass, just out of posterity. What do you draw?
Establish locus.
Okay.
Which is a tricky one because I'm currently in combat with you.
Yes, but you could. I don't think you can move in such a way to get that. Fine.
Potentially. And then cleanse, which is the easy one because then I'd just be on
You would cleanse that there. You can't redraw the established locus, so I think it puts it at something like 67 to 76 or something.
I get the 5 of the cleanse for the 1, 2, 3. But dude, what a game, man. What a game.
Absolute savagery.
Absolute madness. I think at one point, halfway through battle round 2, we were like, I think we've both taken a good 1,500 point chunk out of each other.
It was wild. Absolutely wild.
Madness.
That was really good fun. Yeah.
I've always loved demons. They're so much fun. I just think they're in a really rough spot at the moment, obviously, with the whole, just sort of non-existence weirdness with the indexing. But please, just give them a book. Come on.
Well, the weird thing is that they're actually a perfect example of how armies without codexes can work, and Games Workshop can make them work, because they've got 6 detachments. Also, they've got all their stuff's available for free.
God, yeah, I was going to say, can I tell you a secret, Demons players? You've actually got the best out of any of us. All
it's
of your rules are updated.
And you have been getting balance state updates, and you got the big index refresher a while ago. So actually, it's like
it's actually a good time to be a Demons player. Hilarious.
A prime example of lots of people are interested in demons because their rules are free.
Yeah, the rules are free. You've got 6 detachments. You've got plenty to choose from. You've also got the Shadow Legion. So it's just a good time around. They're good fun.
Yeah, I mean,
good times.
Good times were had by all.
Thank you very much for the game.
Thank you,
sir, and hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And if you like what we do and want to see lots more of this kind of thing, we've actually got over 1,000 battle reports.
Has anyone counted?
I did the other day.
Oh, did you?
Over 1,000.
You madman.
And yeah, they're all available right now on tabletoptactics.tv. We have a weekly talk show. We've got all kinds of mad stuff. Old World's there, plenty of 40k. It's just a good time. Come join us. The water's lovely and warm. But yes, until next time, I've been James Jordan, aka The Bard. You have been Michael Hebditch, the chef. The Master of Grottlings. And until next time, we have been Tabletop Tactics. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.